Welcome to my life as an NPC. I am Carbon Scythe, and today we're going to continue to play Coffee Talk 2, Biscuits and Butterfly. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I have been looking forward to this game for so long. It is great to be finally be able to play it, and I got a lot of friends who's helping me do the voices. You should have heard them by now, because why would you watch episode 2 before you watch episode 1? Anyway, I am so happy that I am able to do this little project of mine, and I am really happy that you are here to see this with me and with my friends. So, let's get into it, shall we? The weather seems better tonight. Welcome. It's Lucas again.
Hiya.
Hello, sir. Back so soon.
Hell yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, good to know.
Did you want something? Is everything okay?
Oh yeah. Kind of. Maybe?
He is so awkward about this.
Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but... Loki? Was kinda hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. Hi, Key.
Oh. You're my first customer today. Who knows, maybe she shows up.
I can see that.
Gee, thanks.
I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Carbon, this place is really empty, huh?
Right now, yeah. That's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now.
Yeah, Pops too?
You mean Officer Georgie?
Yep, he's a regular, right?
Right. Not every day, but he does come around at that time as well.
I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later?
True. But new customers tend to drop by around this time.
You got me there. Either way, works out for me. Because I'm here to do some work.
Oh?
I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So I got some editing to do.
If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall, under the table.
Sweet, thanks.
However, there's no Wi-Fi here. Dude, why not? Why is there no Wi-Fi in this place?
What? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty.
Maybe.
I'm joking. At least your brand game's on point here.
Brand game?
I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So, I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing.
That's pretentious. Let's hope that is not the case here. And that is just unnecessarily pretentious.
Or something like that, no?
Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? Now,
in that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free, since you're so cool.
Thanks.
Joking! Anyways, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order.
And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight?
I've got to stay fresh and awake.
Fresh and awake? So something with caffeine. Cafe latte.
So maybe a cafe latte? Oh no, wait! Can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey. I mean a lot of honey.
Like a whole beehive of it?
Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk. So might as well. Can you try making that for me?
I'll do my best.
Great! A cafe latte with lots of honey, please.
Cafe latte with lots of honey, but how do you do that when you only have 3 things? And so cafe, honey, milk. Is that correct? Or should it be milk and honey? Being busy. I mean, this does look right. What happens if we change the order? This milk honey coffee, yeah, that is, see, this is complete bad. We need to trash that and do it right from the beginning. So, coffee, honey, milk, yeah. Same ingredients, different order. This is like the, what's it called? The ingredient list on any packaging. Whatever is first on the list is the most of. So, a lot of coffee, quite a lot of honey, and then some milk. Being busy. No, I'm not doing latte art. Here you go, lots of honey.
Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Now, time to give this a try.
I actually did find a place here in Västerås where you can buy a honey jar with some honeycomb in it. I am actually thinking of buying that and having a taste because I never had raw honeycomb. Even though my dad used to dabble in bee farming, is that the word? Yeah, extracting honey from beehives anyway. Yeah, he used to do that every now and then. He's still taking courses, he really enjoys that. And I never, still despite that, never had honeycomb. So I'm thinking of going to that store and buying some actually.
Cheers.
How is it?
Super. This is exactly how I remember it.
I'm glad it's to your taste.
Actually, it's not. This is too sweet even for me.
Okay.
But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat.
Huh.
What is it?
So you had them in place of meals?
Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then.
And yet you had honeycombs. That must be expensive though.
Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back.
Actually, before that, let's check here as well. Brew paired. We got the new Being Busy. So that's good. And Tomato Chill. Birthday, 3rd December, actual fun police. Social media connoisseur. Business inquiries at joe@lmgmt.cx. Oh right, these disappears after 1 day, and you have to read them from bottom to top. Lucason, good morning. 24,500. Is he wearing pants, or is he wearing? Rather, I'm wondering if he's wearing anything on his bottom half at all. Is your dream coming true? Mine might. Woo! Good on you. Gridlock traffic on I-5 through downtown. Avoid if you must. Thank you. A day off, first time in a while. Yeah. And everybody on the Coffee Talk subreddit, Coffee Talk Discord. Everyone loves Aqua. Which is cute, alright. And also, have you seen the images for the new game? For the new music? Even better. This one should be one of Rihanna here. No, it's not. Maybe I get more music later on. I thought there was supposed to be something with Rihanna on it. I guess not. Anyway.
What is it?
I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore.
You think?
Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended.
Even with lots of honey?
Even with lots of honey. And milk.
Milk too?
It all turns into acid in your stomach.
Oh.
So, not great if that was all you had.
Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer.
Sorry.
No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So thanks for that.
As long as it helps.
Now I can't look at being busy the same way ever again.
And 2 new updates already. Hello there. Aqua! Here we go. And Myrtle! Welcome! My friends! What a nice surprise. Long time no see, you two.
Hi, Carbon. It's been a while. How have you been? Well, we were in the area, so we thought we'd stop
You've been
by.
in the area, so you don't live around here anymore. I'm glad you did.
Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything.
Huh?
Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully.
On the... Okay, now I get it. Yeah. On the Coffee Talk Twitter page, they do release a few comics pages. And apparently, from what I understand it, and they even said in that tweet that if you want to know more about the story, play the game. So it's just like, yeah, they are interconnected through, despite the different mediums. But yeah, the game Aqua is working on has been some big gaming corporation wants to buy her game, and Myrtle is looking out for her.
And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right?
The way you're talking about it, it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me.
Okay. I admit maybe I got a bit too excited about it, but putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. But because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out
also,
there.
they are color-coded together. I mean, purple, 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 reds, reds. They are obviously dating now, I would say. It was hinted very much in the first game that Myrtle has a big name, that Aqua has a crush on Myrtle. And now, yeah, I guess they are in a couple, that's the words I'm looking for.
Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it.
Motivate you say? That's just pure recklessness, you know that. Aqua, I know you're not... Look, Let's just give it a rest for now. Okay.
Okay.
A lot of bad blood happening here. So while you're talking about that, let's check what's on Tomato Chill. Ah, okay. 2 updates is because Aqua and Myrtle is back. Oh, look at her! This is so pretty. Yeah!
Oh, hey, Carmen.
Hello.
Sorry you had to see that.
No, it's fine.
We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle.
It's really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink?
Yes, just give me a moment.
Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle?
I'll have a spiced milk tea.
Spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way?
Some cinnamon would be good.
Milk tea, cinnamon. Okay.
Whatever you think is better.
Okay.
I'll have a spiced milk tea.
Okay, so let's see here. 2, 3. Can we get anything else with that? that's a lot of bitter. No. Let's give her the spiced tea. Let's see what we make from this. Shy Adeni. That sounds very pretty. One Shy Adeni. Sashaying in. One Shy Adeni sashaying in.
Thanks.
Not sure if that was a foreign language. Enjoy. How is it?
Good. I think you nailed it.
Thank you. Glad to hear that.
Did you say Shai Adini?
Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Yeah, so it lives up to the spiced part, at least.
I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day?
We are talking... Or are they talking? I don't know. Yeah, they were talking.
Yeah. Watched it yesterday.
Okay, so they're
while
not
playing
living together.
All-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name.
I guess I'm ready to order too.
What will you have? Certainly. What will it be?
I see you have 2 new tea
That's correct.
selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see?
Yes. Good eye.
I've had them before. Pretty often, actually. Especially in the office.
How do you like it prepared usually?
I like it best when brewed with a lot
With
of
a lot
mint.
of mint.
Could you make it that way for me?
Sure thing.
Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please.
Blue pea mint. Blue pea mint. No, and lots of mint. How? That's a lot of cool. Let's see how this goes. Blue pea tea. Aqua's Tranquility! Oh! Oh, you gotta love that name! Oh! Yes! Oh, look at it. It is so pretty. Oh! Yes! I mean, I don't like coffee or tea myself, but look at this! I love it! Now this is art. One specialty coming up.
Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it?
I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea.
Yes.
How is it?
It's really good.
I'm happy you like it. And now let's check their updates, because giving them the right tea gives you updates. Oh yeah, I got in 2 new teas. Shai Adeni and Aqua's Tranquility. Wrong button. May 13th, which is in a couple of weeks. Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict series. Me time! As I stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. We got everything in one go. So Myrtle was really this stuck up, no, not stuck up, closed person, but now we gave her a Shai Adeni and she just opened up. We got everything on her right away. But with Aqua, we only got her birth information. 12th of January, researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. And no news stories.
When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea. Like, usually I
Tranquility.
put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too.
Ooh, lemon salt and sugar.
Really? Salt?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, sweet and salty is very nice.
So, what's next?
Dude, she's from the ocean. She can have a little bit of salt water in her tea. That's fine.
You're going to try salted butter too.
I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle.
As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that would taste. For I wonder how different that would be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt.
You can see that.
I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Carbon. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks.
I might actually be interested in that, me personally. As I said, I don't care for coffee or tea, but seeing how this game, it just inspires me to try doing something more with it, you know? So I would love to see something like that. If you have any kind of recipe for an amazing coffee or tea drink, write it down in the comments down below. I want to try something new and cool, but nothing super extravagant that requires super special ingredients or machinery that is impossible for me to acquire, because I'm still poor. But yeah, if you have anything you can give me any ideas, you go ahead and do that. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called?
Overflowing warmth, comforting beverages
Overflowing
around
warmth.
the world.
Kabah! Overflowing warmth, comforting beverages around the world. Okay.
The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too.
I'll check it out later. Thanks, Miss Aqua.
You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night.
Work's piling up?
Yes, but it's fine really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game.
Your game? Oh! The one that you showcased at GAX... something?
Is it Gaxpo?
Right. Gaxpo. That's the one.
Cool! I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So it must be really good.
Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here.
For real? You got like an insider entrance or something?
Or something. It's more like it.
Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please, continue.
She got interest from one of her favorite publishers.
Is that so?
Yes. At Gaxpo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it.
I had to stay behind in a hotel to fix mess in my company's files.
Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested, and there was talk about publishing my game.
Ah.
At the time, I thought they were just being nice.
Huh.
But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week.
Sounds like great news. Am I wrong?
Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They are one of my favorite publishers after all.
Right.
But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great.
So you do get it. And, by the way, haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything.
That's true. But I still want to act in good faith.
What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in a good faith.
If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost.
Right, sorry about that.
To sum it up, they're going to invest in a game and cover all the necessary expenses.
That sounds good.
They'll do marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that.
Okay.
But if I'm unable to meet the deadline, or refuse to adhere to their requests for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money regardless of my progress on the game.
That's bad. What?
And it won't be cheap at all, mind you.
I can only imagine.
If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game.
Is that how gaming industries work? I don't know what to say. It would actually be great to hear from the developers of Coffee Talk to find out if this is taken from their own experience or not. Toge Productions. Is this something that happens in the gaming industry? Well, if anyone knows, can comment and such. But I am wondering if Toge Productions are taking this from their own lives, essentially. That can't be right, can it? So, what if they are the ones who breached the contract?
I get to keep my game.
Okay. That's it?
Oh, no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments, too.
If they breach the contract, you lose the money that they invested in you, but if you break the contract, they keep the game and you lose the money. That is hell of a one-sided deal. What?
That's what I said.
Pardon me, but are they for real?
I said that too.
I'm sorry. I know I'm playing a game, but I get worked up even thinking about this. This is why we love stories, because they bring out so much emotion in us.
There's still plenty more, but,
It's alright. I think I got the gist of it.
when I first read it, I thought maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft.
I suppose, yes.
I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice.
I see.
It's a trash contract, Aqua.
I know, I get it, but I just kept thinking, you know? What if this is how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get?
It's not, though.
But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not?
Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense.
She is saying that with love.
It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying. And not what you think I'm saying.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, just a second. Oh. I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow.
Alright. Are you going to be okay?
Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle?
I think I'll stay for a bit.
Oh. Okay. Then I'll see you around, Carbon.
Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Squish, squish, squish. Lucas, use your influence and fix this. Are you alright?
Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions.
Hypothetical questions? Such as...
She asked if I still be willing to help. Should she accept something like this in the future? What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me.
Well, some people need extra comfort. And the reassurance that you are there. It's not because they don't trust you, it's because they don't really trust themselves. Because they need someone to believe in them and to be there for them. Because they don't trust themselves, essentially. So she's not asking if you will be there because she doesn't trust you. She's asking that because she's worried that she's not trustworthy herself. Something like that.
Or anything I say, for that matter.
I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So, we're faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up.
But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about.
Even so, she may still worry.
If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know.
I need you to pound the table.
I thought if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point.
Oh. I see.
Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have time. So...
Basically, you're not sure if you want to commit.
You're not sure if you want to commit, which is usually a string of words that are used for people who are worried about being in a committed relationship. So that's what we're dealing with here. In actuality.
What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money in anything.
Welp, can't really argue with that.
I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from small guys. And find a way to plug things they want from the project, then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. The publisher might be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with the garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are.
Right.
I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer.
Right.
I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her.
All valid reasons.
Yeah, Carbon is right. Though I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all?
What? Why would I do that?
Why would you not do that?
Yeah, you need to tell Aqua this. I mean, she, as you say, she's not dense, but she's not the brightest bulb around either.
Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys...
It's creepy.
Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside... Obviously you thought a lot about this. But like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said... Phew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So, it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do. Right?
Yeah, awkward
Now,
silence.
having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
Hindsight is really 20 out of 20, huh?
I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be given and she would understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving.
Alright. I hope everything will turn out well.
We'll see.
Have a safe journey home.
Yeah, goodbye.
Oh, bye. Phew. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all.
That's too bad.
Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general.
Well,
You seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right?
not all the time, but often enough.
Cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk.
I do?
Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But it's also weirdly cathartic.
I'll take that as a compliment. I think.
You should. It's a feature.
It's a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection.
Good point.
Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me?
Okay. A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. Oh wow. Those were so popular and cool for like 6 months. A fidget spinner.
My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her?
You mean Miss Rihanna?
Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her, so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right?
It really depends on the person. Personal contact info and influencer's contact info for a certain someone.
Do you think she'll throw it away?
Honestly, I can't really say.
Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now.
Sure.
No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve.
You are quite a lot to handle, boy. How about writing down your email instead? It will feel a bit more personal that way.
Did you think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figured her DMing me would be better.
I think that might be a cultural clash. Because I would say a DM is possibly more personal in my opinion than an email. But that might just be me. Or it could be a cultural thing.
But then again... Nah, you're right. A direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away?
At least you'll have sincerely tried.
True that. Alright. I'll trust your judgment, Carbon.
A piece of paper with Lucas Tomodachi username and phone number written on it. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Personal contact info.
In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, sweet. Thanks, Carbon. You're the best. Oh man.
That's a big lightning storm.
I better go before the rain gets worse.
I don't think it's possible for it to get worse than that. Just look out the window. It's absolutely pouring.
See you around, Carbon. Don't work too hard, okay?
Thanks. Safe trip.
Take care.
Phew. What a day. Chocobi Miruku, sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. And that is it for today's episode. That was Coffee Talk episode 2, part 2. And yeah, but if you want to watch anything else that I'm doing, just check this bottom of the screen and you'll see more videos. And remember, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.